Wake up. Kyuka tried to wake Sun from his deep sleep, but there was no response. 5 more minutes, chi. That word irritated Kyuka. She struck Sun on the head, leaving a bump. What the hell are you dreaming about, you damn pervert? That hurts, Ms. Kyuka. What did I do now? Get dressed. We have a patrol. Kyuka left the room Sun and Yuaki shared. After Yuaki told Sun that he had joined the 7th squad since he was compatible with Kyuka's slave ability, Sun decided to sell his cafe and join as well, so he wouldn't be separated from his brother. Yuaki was happy. He would properly become a hero, and that filled him with joy. Brother, are you okay? You still look half asleep. I'm fine, Yuaki. I just couldn't sleep well last night. Why, my chest felt heavy. It was uncomfortable. I see, you should go to a doctor and get that checked. Maybe. Are you done talking? Kyuka was calling roll. The 7th squad was gathered outside the headquarters. Yuaki, we'll go ahead. The rest of you, follow in the car. Everyone nodded at Kyuka's order. Sun got into the car along with the girls. Shushu was touching Sun's biceps while he was asleep. They're so firm. Shushu was openly groping his body. Good thing he's a heavy sleeper, otherwise he would have caught me already. Shushu, stop doing indecent things. Himari, stop being so strict. That's why you're always angry. You never have fun. I have respect for my teammates, which is something completely different from you. Look. Shushu grabbed Himari's hand and placed it on Sun's abdomen. They're firm, right? And look, if you go a little higher, let go of me, Shushu. I'm driving. The car swerved side to side. They were about to crash when Himari slammed the brakes. When she stopped, she looked at where her hand was placed. Shushu blushed upon realizing Himari's hand was gripping Sun's crotch, yet he still hadn't woken up. What's going on, girls? Little Nei blushed at the scene. Steam practically burst from her head, and she fainted. Nei, it's not what it looks like. Shushu, say something. How bold of you, Himari. Shushu teased her as Himari turned even redder. 30 minutes later, they were lined up again, but Sun now had 2 bumps on his head. I told you not to fall asleep. How many times do I have to repeat it? Sorry, Kyuka. Captain. Call me Captain. Understood, Captain. Kyuka looked at the horde of Shuki approaching. There were about 100 of them. They were rank C, but their numbers made them troublesome. That's a lot, Ms. Kyuka. Yuaki, in his slave form, was carrying Kyuka. Kyuka gave the signal to attack. Everyone fought together against the Shuki. Shushu enlarged herself and began stomping them, while Himari transformed her arm into a machine gun and took down several. Nei stayed on Sun's back, identifying higher-ranking Shuki in the area to prevent them from interfering. Little Nei, why were you unconscious when I woke up? Were you feeling sick? Oh, that, don't worry, Mr. Sun, I'm fine. I just got a little dizzy. I see. Sun took down the rank B enemies alongside Kyuka and Yuaki. Kyuka and Yuaki worked very well together, and seeing his brother grow stronger filled Sun with pride. Sun blocked the Shuki's attacks quite easily. His personal training was clearly paying off. How are you so strong, Mr. Sun? Nei asked from his back. Well, are you good at keeping secrets? Secrets? I think so. I've had these abilities for as long as I can remember. I've always been like this. You don't know how your powers originated. Exactly, Nei. I don't know when I got them, but I suppose it's a blessing. I can save a lot of people like this. Yes, you're like a superhero. Right, NEI. My brother is like a superhero. Yuaki landed beside them, joining the conversation. Yes, Yuaki. Son is amazing. What do you think, Miss Kyuka? Well, he's an anomaly, but he has great potential. And I'm glad he's a good person. Kyuka's tone was neutral, though NEI could tell she meant it sincerely. After finishing the patrol, everyone went to rest, while Sun stayed outside the headquarters, far away, training his body. As Sun did sit UPS, he thought about how strong he needed to become to defeat the Shiki. He also often thought about his dreams, a tall blonde man surrounded by flames, watching him closely and always saying, "You're weak. If you want to become stronger, get angry." Lost in his thoughts, he suddenly felt extra weight on his abdomen, as if someone had sat on him. He opened his eyes and saw a woman with purple hair and narrow eyes smiling as she looked at him. "Hello, Mr. God. Who are you? And what are you doing here? Aren't you afraid of seeing me? Why should I be? Also, could you stop rubbing against me? Sorry, but I watched how you defeated my pets earlier." Your pets? Sun realized this woman might be one of the thunder gods. He stood up and faced her. She observed him closely with a smile, while he remained expressionless. "What do you want from me?" "Nothing in particular. But since you ask, why don't you come with me? I promise you'll have fun." Sun looked at her suspiciously. If she really was one of the thunder gods, he was in serious trouble. He also couldn't call the squad due to how far away he was. "Don't you like fighting, God? Why do you call me that? Can't I?" She stepped closer until her body pressed against his. "You're very firm. I bet my pet's attacks didn't even tickle you, right?" There was tension between them. The goddess felt a strange thrill in her abdomen the more she touched him, while Sun felt an overwhelming urge to embrace her. Doesn't it make you curious what it would feel like to be intimate with another god? Remember to leave a like and comment, that really inspires and motivates me a lot. With that said, goodbye everyone.